So let's start with the next curve, which is called as cardioid. So here in this video, I am going to explain you what is the cardioid, how it looks, what are the different equations of cardioid, and how to draw the cardioid when it comes in the examination. So let's see. So here on the screen, you can see 4 types of cardioid. So guys, let me tell you that cardioid. So you must have heard a word called as cardiac. So when we say that it's a cardiac attack, it means it's kind of heart attack. So cardioid looks like heart shape. So here you can see that there are 4 shapes or 4 curves which are present on the screen, and all 4 curves look like the heart. So now you can observe one more thing, that all 4 heart are open in different directions. If you will see the first one, it is towards the right hand side, this is toward the left hand side, this is upwards, and this is downwards. Now the question is, in the examination, whenever you get a curve of cardioid, how to identify it and then how to draw that shape. So let's start. So guys, let me tell you that if you observe this cardioid, then it is opening towards right, or I would say it is opening on the x-axis, or that is a positive x-axis. So guys, in this lecture I am not gonna tell you the scientific method to draw this curve, because I have already covered this topic in the tracing of curves, where I've shown you that how to draw any curve by using the properties of curve. So there we have seen all the different properties of curve, starting from the symmetry and how the tangent comes and how the shape gets developed. Similarly here, I'm just concerned with the equation of that curve and how that curves look. So here I'll be giving the idea to remember the curve. So as I was saying that this curve is opening on the positive x-axis. So guys, let me tell you that we have done in complex number that x is replaced by r cos theta and y is replaced by r sin theta. So when we did the polar form of a complex number, that time we were replacing x and y. So you just have to remember that whenever we get x, it is equivalent to cos theta, and whenever we get y, it is equivalent to sin theta. So one thing is, now this curve is opening on the positive direction of x-axis. Now x is nothing but a cos theta. So it means this curve look like, or this curve will have an equation r equal to a into 1 plus cos theta. Now guys, you can observe here why I've written positive cos theta, because it is on x-axis, x is cos theta, and since it is on the positive side of x-axis, this is a plus cos theta. Similarly, this one is on the x-axis but towards the negative side. So here you have to remember like this, r is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta. Similarly, about this curve, if you see, it is opening on the y-axis. Now y is sin theta and it is opening towards the positive side of a y-axis. So here I'll say r is equivalent to a into 1 plus sin theta. And similarly, this is on the negative side of y-axis. So here I'll say equation of this curve is r equal to a into 1 minus sin theta. So it's very simple. So what I did is, I've told you how to remember this 4 type of curves when this equation comes. So what happens in the exam? They might give you a question like find the length of a cardioid. So they'll give you some equation like 1 out of this 4. So what you have to do is, whenever this equation comes, you just observe this sign, whether it is plus or minus, and the second is if it is sine or cos. So if it is sine, that cardioid will be on y-axis. If it is cos, that cardioid will be on the x-axis. Now apart from this, some few properties which I would like to tell you, that whenever we have any cardioid, so this longer side where the cardioid is going or it's opening, so that side is always 2a. So it will be 2a everywhere. So here it will be 2a, this will be 2a, and this will be 2a. Similarly, the other side, that is here where we are getting this shape or the curve type of shape, dome. So this side, it will have a length of a. So this will be a and this will be a. So this total length will be 2a. Similarly, this will be a and a. This will be a and a, and this will be a and a. Next guys, since it is on the x-axis, here at this point theta will be 0, and here at this point theta will be pi. So here I'll write that theta will be pi at this point. So these are the different properties which you have to learn. Now guys, if we are getting that curve, that is a cardioid, this is a polar curve. So this curve will be in terms of r and theta, and you can observe that the all equations are in terms of r and theta. So we'll use the different formulae. Let's say if it comes in the rectification, we'll use the formula of rectification to find the length of this cardioid. And if let's say it comes in the area, then again we'll use the same equations to find out the area. So keep watching the videos, because in the next video I'm gonna cover the numerical which is based on this cardioid. So there we'll see how I'm using this cardioid and how I'm solving the numericals. So guys, thank you for watching the videos. Do share this video with your friends so that they can also get the knowledge about the different curves of engineering mathematics, and they can also get good marks. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because then only you will be able to get my all the videos and the updates about all my videos. Thank you very much.